just don't breathe as loud.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh my God, we're back.
That was insane. That was a lot.
It's been so long. I feel like it's been ages and years and everything.
Ages and years. Yes, I agree. It does feel like it's been a really long time, not gonna lie.
Yeah, honestly. I feel very rusty and I also feel like a bit nervous. But this new setup that we have, hope you're enjoying what it looks like and everything. We have a whole new background and a whole new, place that we're recording.
Yes.
Which is in your apartment.
Yes. Which feels great, actually. I'm not going to lie. It's so much more convenient for me. Oh my God. I can finally just get ready here and not have to bring... I used to bring literally basically two extra bags or an entire fully loaded bag with me to work with makeup, hair, everything. It was a lot. It was too much. I don't want to do that. So it feels really nice to be here.
I hope you missed us.
Yes, I hope so too. Imagine.
They're like, we didn't even notice that you were gone. Oh. What the fuck?
Okay.
But we're very happy to be back, and we're hopefully not going to take another break for a long
time.
We're not going to leave you again.
Yeah, no. But this was a necessary break. We're back, better than ever, and it feels correct. I feel ready. I feel so ready. I feel so excited. I feel refreshed, re-energized, revitalized.
Yeah, it was a well-needed break to I guess you don't have to know everything, but we had to organize everything and obviously fix this new setup. And yeah, we're happy to have left the old studio.
Yes.
If you've been here. Some people have probably been here since the first studio.
Yeah.
Which was the first couple of, how many episodes?
I think 10.
10 episodes.
And that, you know what? That one was nice. I didn't mind it. It was just kind of small, so it was hard to record in there.
Yeah.
So now at least we can do it the way we want to do it. And the sound is better than the last studio, I hope. I think so. There was a lot of stuff with the last one, the second studio, that just was not what we wanted. Let's put it that way. So yeah, today we have a lot to catch up on. It's been a few weeks.
There's so much to talk about. It's been very many weeks, so we have a shit ton to go through and also update each other on and update y'all on.
Yeah. I'm very excited.
Yeah.
And I think y'all are going to like it. So strap in and strap on and get ready for today's episode.
By the way, if you're watching us on YouTube or Spotify, please let us know what you think of the new setup. We think it's much better.
Yeah. It's so nice to be able to control the lighting, because in the last studio we had these awful spotlights.
Yeah.
Awful. Absolutely awful. That were we were unable to turn them off because you needed to have an app that only certain people in that entire building had. So yeah, that was not the best. Did not enjoy that.
Yeah.
But so now we can actually make the setup look the way we want to, which is very nice. I'm not going to lie.
We're planning on adding extra things. As you might have noticed, we also have a new cover image and everything. And we want to have a little neon sign behind us, or just upgrade even more, because you just moved in here. So it's a bit...
I haven't even had time to pick up my sofa yet. So
yeah.
But we will be sitting on a sofa soon.
Yes. So now we have chairs. But these are honestly more comfortable than our old chairs in the
for
studio.
sure. I agree, actually. So yeah.
But it's funny because I feel like most people who start a podcast start at home.
Yeah.
And we started in two different studios. And it wasn't nice. And now I'm like, oh my God, it's so nice to be in your home.
Yes,
honestly.
I agree. No, I mean, I just moved here, mind you. I moved 2 weeks ago, something like that. And I'm in love. I'm in love with this apartment.
It's
so
really
far.
nice.
It's really cozy. I like the layout a lot more than my last apartment. It wouldn't have been possible to even record in my last apartment. We wouldn't have fit any of this, literally, because it was so tight and so so small, so petite, and so I did not like it. The layout in the last apartment was not great. This one is a lot more open, a lot more spacious. It's a little bit bigger. It's not that much bigger, but the layout is 10 times better. So it makes it a lot more possible to have this kind of a setup. And just to be able to have a sofa? Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
I haven't had a sofa
nice.
for 2.5 years. I'm excited. It's so much nicer. So yeah, I think it's going to be really good.
Yes.
And yeah, but a lot has happened since we last recorded.
Yeah. Give us the update.
Should I start? Y'all want to hear the tea? Y'all want to hear all of the goodness?
Go ahead.
Okay. So what has that?
Yes.
What happened was, there's been a lot. So basically, the last few weeks have just been kind of me trying to finish off my last 2 weeks at my last job.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm so happy to be done. I literally, they told me that I could kind of basically take the last week off-ish, or at least have a little bit more time to do stuff at home because I had just moved that last week. But don't you think that they bombarded me with 50 million things to do the last week? So I was working a lot that last week. And the last 2 days, I was working morning until evening, basically. So I was like...
But did you get, what's it called? Graduation goggles?
Graduation goggles?
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
It's I don't know if it's a known term or if it's just from How I Met Your Mother, but it's when you leave a place that you didn't like that much, graduation, for example.
Right.
You hated school, but when you're graduating, you still get emotional and sad that it's going to be the last time you ever do that.
Never. Not at all. Not
You were over that line.
I was over that line. Because
I felt like that when I left the jobs, even though I hate them. I'm for some reason, the final days or weeks is it feels so much better because you know you're going to leave. So that's why you enjoy it more. And then you just think that, oh, wait, what am I doing this? Because you can't trust graduation goggles.
Right. You know what I felt? What I felt was in that moment that they kind of screwed me over. They did not deliver on any of the things that they had told me would be possible. And I just felt a lot of very much oh, okay. This is how you're going to treat me after I've been working there for almost 4 years.
But did you get a goodbye basket or something?
I got these 2 pieces, these shorts and this shirt. Very happy. I actually really like them. I really
Did you choose, or were they oh, I don't need these, you can take them?
No, the thing was, I had kind of hinted to one of my coworkers. I was like, I really like these too. So then they surprised me with it, but I had a sneaking suspicion that it would be this, because when other coworkers have left this job, they've also gotten people something from the collection, basically. But so I was very happy with that. I will say, as much as I to be honest, I did hate that job. If anyone from my old job is listening to this, I absolutely hated working
But
there.
now you don't have to be nice anymore.
No, I don't have to.
You don't have to hide it.
However, I will say I am thankful for a lot of things with the job. I did learn a lot. I did experience a lot of things. I did get a lot of connections and good opportunities and so on and so forth. And I'm appreciative of the things that I did get. I just felt that place was just not for me. And that's okay. That's fine. I feel it was not an environment that was great for anyone who is not the other people who work there. Let me put it that way.
So they're not going to hire a new one?
Well, technically, I don't know. I don't care. I'm just kind of that's not my problem anymore. Not my problem whatsoever.
But finally, we have more time, or you have more time, at least I don't. But
exactly,
for the podcast.
Exactly. And
wait,
that
I have to sneeze.
Bless you.
Thank you. We should put what are those called? The soft things you put on the walls so that it's it's soundproof kind of.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Or just empty egg
curtains.
Yeah.
The thing is,
I feel like that would be a nice touch to the background.
Right.
Yeah.
My apartment just singing there. The thing is, I think that the sound is going to get a lot better once I get like a little bit, like when I get the sofa here, it's going to do a lot for the room. So we'll see. Maybe I'll do a little bit of soundproofing, but I don't think it's going to be that needed, but we'll see. But just to like finish that part off, like I do feel that it was good at times. It was not the environment for me. And I am extremely happy to not be there anymore. I felt such a like wash of relief, just like flow over my entire body as soon as I left. When I was done with the last task, I was just like, oh my God,
I'm done.
That's it. I'm done. I'm free. Like, and I feel no sense of like, oh, I'm going to miss being there. Absolutely not.
Well, that's good.
And that was really good.
Yeah.
And the funny part was like just the day after, mind you, like literally straight out the bat, I am like booked to assist one of my favorite photographers. And like we've worked together quite a lot before. Paul Edwards, like amazing photographer and stylist. One of the most creative people and like just absolutely amazing people that I've worked with before. Every time I worked with him before, I've had such a good time. And like, it kind of reminds me why I want to be in the creative industry and why I like doing what I do. And the day after I ended my last employment, I was already booked to work with him. And just from that one shoot, just from that one day, I already have so many new connections that are really good. I already have one like booking request for a photo shoot. I just it felt so correct. Like it felt like such a fresh beginning and like such a good like first step kind of.
Yeah, I feel like also sometimes what you need is just to do something risky for other things to come to you or to be like, okay, now that I don't have a job, I have no choice but to look for other opportunities, which might be hard when you still have a job.
Exactly. And now like I it puts me in a good position because they were the ones that terminated my contract due to like not being able to keep me just financially and stuff like that. Not because of anything I did, just because my role didn't 100% make sense for the company anymore, which is totally fine. What I like about it is it puts me in a lot of good situations when it comes to like having a bit of a financial backup because I can apply for like unemployment funds basically and these kind of things. So it's going to take a little like I have a little bit of this middle period right now where I'm not getting any money for like probably 2 months, but I have a bit of a buffer. Like it'll be okay, but then at least I have something coming in. So I don't have to like rush into like trying to have to find something just to cover the bills right away. You know what I mean? So we'll see how everything turns out, but it feels really good. I feel rejuvenated. Like I said, I really just feel different. I feel like now I actually have time to put energy and put a lot of thought into myself and like what I want to do, and like actually take social media seriously in a different way, actually take freelancing seriously in a different way. And I'm really happy. I'm really excited about it. Like I do feel like it's going to be different now.
Yeah.
Like life feels different already. And also on top of that, moving into a new apartment on top of it all and feeling like this place is so much more at home for me already. It's crazy. No, it's so nice. It feels good. Nice. It feels really good. I know you had some different life-changing things going on. So or changes in your life, I guess.
Life changing.
So tell me.
Well, honestly, I don't remember that much how my life was when we ended the podcast. Or not ended, but when we took the break.
Well,
I moved also like 2 days after you moved.
Yeah, literally, which is crazy.
Yeah.
And one of our other closest friends also moved like 2 weeks before that or something.
We live really close to each other now.
All three of us.
Yeah. So that's so very nice. And then me and Elia, so Atlas, also got an office. So that's also really close. So here, it's like 5 minutes.
Literally 5 minutes walking from here. It's
which was nice because I was in the office this morning, and then, we had the podcast. I was like, okay, I'm just going to walk there. And before, the studio was like over an hour away.
Yeah.
So that's very nice. And then now the new apartment is really close as well.
Yeah.
And my old one was also very far away from everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love the new place. It's very cozy. We've gotten a lot of things sorted out in there already. But I feel like nice. I also move like quite often.
Yeah.
Like I moved a year ago.
Yeah.
So I think I'm so used to it now that I'm like, okay, it's not a big deal.
I get that.
But I understand for other people like who have a big ass house and they move, it's always like a big project and the biggest thing for that entire year.
Yes, for sure.
But yeah, I don't like moving that much, but I think it's hard to find an apartment where you can stay for a long time, and also to find an apartment or a place to live where you feel like home and like you don't have to move or want to move.
I get that. I think also like finding a place where everything kind of fits perfectly in the sense of like, okay, do we like the location? Is the price okay? Is the space okay? Like, does everything fit the way it should? It's hard. It's really hard. And also Stockholm has like, it is kind of hard finding apartments here.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot, but not, I mean, it's also hard finding what you want.
Exactly.
What you want in life.
What you want.
But luckily we found one, but we could only live there for a year to start with. So
did you finally get it approved?
Oh, not yet.
Oh.
So we're still waiting. But
that's okay.
Yes. Besides that, I hit 2 years on T. We wanted to do like a little celebration because I don't know. I'm the kind of person I always want to celebrate things.
Yeah.
In life, because why not?
I think that's really nice though. Like finding time, like honestly, finding time to do the things that you enjoy and to spend time with people. If you find like small little things to celebrate, I don't know, it makes everything feel a little bit easier, a little bit nicer.
And also I remember it more like milestones. Like for example, when I started tea, I had a tea party.
Yeah.
Which I'll always remember. And I have like pictures from it. And it was such a nice moment. Because otherwise I feel like, oh, when did I start tea and what did I do? I just like if it would feel weird to not do anything. So it was nice to gather some friends and then just, what did we do? We just had a party at home and then we went out to a club.
Yeah.
But it was still so much fun.
Yeah.
I remember I got so drunk.
Oh.
That was horrible. Or the hangover was horrible.
I'm trying to think. Was this the night? Because I'm like my nights, they blend together a lot. Like when it's like alcohol involved. Like when was?
We were like in my apartment, like
the old one.
The old one.
Yeah. The one, was this the one when we took pictures with that like
we had
digital
like
camera? You know what's so funny? Because I got those pictures, but they're at the back of my camera roll because it says it's from like 2006.
Yeah.
The timestamp. I'm like, that's so weird. So funny.
I think the
camera itself.
Yeah, the settings on the camera are still stuck in 2006 because it's like a really old digital camera. You get the vibe, and we took like pictures all night. I really want to do that again.
Yeah,
it was
me
fun.
too.
And it's not
fun.
like it was really easy to carry. We took it to the club with like the flash and the pictures.
We should get one of those actually.
Yeah,
I want to get
it's a vibe.
Yeah.
And now I have those pictures as memories. Because also when you film on your phone, sometimes it's like, I don't know, it doesn't end up. Even though if you take pictures, it's like, it's not the same.
No.
Because now I have like a photo album from that night. And I had like balloons, I remember, at home that was like, it's a boy that you buy when you like have a gender reveal party.
Oh, that was fun.
But I've also seen people who have like, they bake a cake, more like a birthday party, I guess. I haven't seen anyone who also has like, let's get drunk.
Right. Yeah.
That was also fun. But you can do it in your own way. Maybe you could have like a movie night or something and just gather some friends to just celebrate whatever it is, or like top surgery if that's something you want to celebrate, or stuff like that.
Yeah. No, I like little small like celebrations like that. It is fun.
Yeah.
And like you and I, we like to,
party.
Yeah.
Yeah, but for my 1 year on T, we did like Laser Dome.
Right. That was really fun.
Yeah, but it was just me, you, because no one came. But it was me. I didn't invite that many people, but it was me, you, my girlfriend, and our other friend. just the four of us, but it was still a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun, and we ended up playing against like a group of girls who were there.
Oh, right. Yeah.
The first round, and then the second round, it was just us. But yeah, it was fun. We were running around like crazy.
This year.
Just want to put it out there.
But I know that a lot of people also don't want to celebrate like their own birthdays or things for themselves.
Which I really get that too.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit like, I'm a little in between. I have times where I'm like, I really don't feel like celebrating. Like, this is not the vibe I want. And then sometimes I'm like, let's fucking go. Let's have a party. I'm ready.
I think I feel weird, or I think I understand the feeling, because if, like, for example, we turned 25 this year and I want to have like a party for that too, but like a bigger one.
Yeah.
Like rent
we should do that.
a venue or something. And then like invite my family and stuff, even, which I never do. But then if it's like a big thing, then I feel awkward.
Right.
Because then I feel like, you better come to my 25th birthday.
Okay.
But when it's smaller things, like just inviting my closest friends, and it's more of a, you know,
get together kind of vibe.
Then I don't feel weird doing it, because then it's like, well, of course. Or like, I feel like people also like having events to go to, or parties or stuff.
For sure.
So, or maybe not everyone, but.
No, but we should do something like that. I think that would be really fun.
But we're already doing the trip also.
Yeah, but we can do both.
Yeah.
I mean, the trip is more for us. I feel like the party would be more just for people in general.
Yeah, we're going on a trip with our other friend to Lisbon.
To Lisbon,
To party.
Portugal. To party.
We're going to party. Have you ever been there?
Oh my God. Yeah. Well, so the thing is
If anyone is in Lisbon in
25th of June until the 30th of June.
yes, we can meet up.
Yes. That would actually be fun, meeting people there. And if anyone has any good like suggestions of where we should go, let us know.
Yes.
But I'm excited. Like, I haven't been on a vacation in, I think, since 2022.
You've only been on vacation, not vacation.
Yeah. The thing is, I've been traveling a lot. I do travel a lot, but most of it's because of ballroom. And that is more of a work trip sometimes than actual like
Chill,
vacation,
relax,
you know? So that's why I'm excited to just go on an actual proper vacation, like no balls. Well,
We'll see.
we'll see. But
We're also gonna be staying in like an Airbnb together.
yes.
At least you have your own room. I'm
Yeah.
gonna be sleeping on the couch.
Yeah, but at least like there will be a lot of space. We almost each get our own bedroom.
So you can have you and all the balls in there.
Right. Balls on the walls.
Yes.
Right.
Just tape them to the wall.
Why not? Kinky. Sounds very kinky. Hold up. No. I think that trip's going to be very fun. I'm really excited for that.
I'm going to be vlogging also.
Yes.
You better.
Yes. I want to do that too.
Yeah.
You would do it too for a check.
Yes.
Quite literally. Anyway, but we have like a little bit of fun stuff planned for that trip, or like at least places we want to go, things we want to do, people we want. What? Anyway,
Oh.
no, I don't have any plans like that. Not yet. Maybe later. Who knows?
You're gonna be on them apps when we're there.
Oh, definitely. So that's also the thing. I recently got back on dating apps because I took a little bit of a break.
Yeah.
I was meeting a particular person for a little hot second. Very lovely, I will say. It was a new kind of experience. It was very lovely.
We can say that it was a trans man.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, that was not really what I was more referring to, that it was just nice.
Yeah, but it was also like your first time.
Yeah, it was my first
Seeing
like
a trans guy.
T for T kind of situation. But it was very nice. Like, it was nice not having to explain myself. Like, just having somebody that I felt comfortable with was so wild.
So
And
now
I-
you're only dating trans men.
I did not say that. That's not what I said.
Yeah.
Very open to it, absolutely. I enjoyed myself. It was very lovely. But it was definitely like, if anything, it was just more so the actual experience of like dating this particular individual was very nice. Yeah. We like he came to the conclusion that it didn't feel 100% correct for him. And when I thought about it after, I was like, yeah, I see that. Like, I don't think it was 100% for me either. However, it was really nice. It was really, really nice. Like, I felt very comfortable. I felt very seen. I felt very like, you know, taken care of in a different way, like emotionally too. Like it was lovely. It was.
But now you're back on the apps.
But now I'm back on the apps, and I'm already like, oh my god.
I thought, didn't you say for this year you wanted to stay off the apps?
Did I say that? I did not say that. I don't think I said that. Oh, no. I don't think so.
Okay, we'll see.
I didn't say stay off the apps, but maybe take a little bit of a break and then at least approach them differently. I definitely felt like I feel like I do approach people differently right now, though.
Okay, you have more self-respect.
Yes, 100%. I do feel that.
So the people that you were with this week.
You shut up. That's another story. That was just a momentary lapse of judgment. Yeah.
But you're still on estrogen?
Well, I have my, it's been a little bit of a break now. I had for a little while. And then the thing was when I moved, my prescription got sent to the wrong address. Then it got sent back. And then I had to ask them to send a new one. And it takes like 2 or more weeks to get the prescription. So now I do have it now, though. I'm actually going to pick it up today. Is my plan. But it's been like a few weeks without them. Like 3 weeks without anything. Or no, like a week without anything. But then I ran out of estrogen before I ran out of progesterone and blockers.
Okay.
Not a great, like I know it wasn't a great idea to do just those 2 without the estrogen, but I didn't want to get the testosterone back. Yeah. But now I was like, you know what? Okay, I felt a little bit crazy for a hot second. So I was like, let me wait until I can pick up the estrogen. So I'm going to do that today.
Today?
Yes, I think so.
You think so?
Yeah. Because I'm going into town after this.
All right.
So
Into town.
Because I have a specific place where I go in Stockholm to pick them up.
You can't do it anywhere.
I mean, I can technically, but there are a lot of places who don't really know how to do it, which is weird.
Yeah.
But
I'm going in 2 days to pick up my stuff around.
Oh, you are. Yeah. Finland.
To Finland.
I was just in Finland too.
We're gonna we want to have a full episode about gender GP, which is what we're both using.
Yeah.
Or maybe not a full episode, but at least like a bigger segment.
Yeah.
But I've also had like a lower dose than I should have. So I did my blood tests recently, and they were a lot lower than I should have.
Oh, okay.
So I've also felt like not that good. And I don't know that even though I've like the past 2 years on T, even though I've been on T for 2 years, my levels are still not, like I still haven't found a dose that I'm continuously using. It was like I started very low, then increased too much, and then I'm lower again. And now I'm too low. So, and also like Gender GP, they adjust. If you don't upload your blood work, they're gonna lower your dose. So because I was like 1 day late on that, so then they lowered it, and then I have no choice but to.
Oh, you can resend it one time.
I know, but it's only for emergency, so I didn't want to use it just in case at some point maybe it gets lost or something.
Gotcha.
Like the letter that they send that you take to the pharmacy to get your hormones.
Yeah. It's not the best website in the world. Not gonna lie to y'all. It's a bit of a struggle at times.
Yeah,
it really is.
But they have like a new system now again, which
I don't know
is more automatic, but yeah.
Yeah, but it's also more expensive.
Yeah.
I'm like, are you fucking joking me? Already pay so much fucking money for that. But whatever. It is what it is.
Moving on, you were saying about the dating apps.
Yeah. So I'm back. There have been some funny stories already. Y'all, my God today.
Your God today.
People are weird. People are fucking insane. I've saved some different conversations that I've already had from different apps and from different places and so on and so forth. So I thought I'd share share some of them. Here we got the first person. And mind you, first of all, okay, so it's in Swedish, but I'm going to translate it as I read it. The first part of this that needs to be said is that this is on Grindr. So, of course, you know, there's going to be weirdness going on that app. Always very interesting. Kind of hate the app, but it's entertaining at times. I don't really talk to that many people on there, though. It's gotten really bad. Like, the app is getting so bad.
Grindr?
Yes.
Oh.
Like, the actual app itself is wild. If you don't pay for it, there are ads every time you open something. Like, open a conversation almost. Like, it's wild. It's unusable at times. Anyway, the person's name is Harry Top.
Okay, let us hear Harry Top.
Harry Top. He starts by sending me his album, which is basically just a collection of photos that you can send like on Grindr. That you decide yourself what photos are in there. Most people have nudes in there. Like that's just the normal. He sends that. Mind you, first message. Very not enjoyable nudes. I did not look at them and say, ooh.
Can I see them?
No, because it's screenshots, so I don't have the actual pictures. Okay. So I was like, ooh, this is not giving me the ooh la la sensation. This is not what I wanted to see. And then he asked me, interested? Question mark. I didn't answer him for a little while, right?
Yeah.
So then he sends another text. He's like, you don't want to get used? Question mark.
Well,
I was like, no.
You answered.
He was like, that's what I answered.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he says, what do you want to be? Or like, what, like, you know, are you, and then he writes, are you not an object for men to enjoy?
What the fuck?
I was like,
this is what they think.
What do you think? What kind of fucking view do you have of a trans woman?
Yeah.
I asked him.
Yeah.
He was like, it's pretty wide, actually.
It's pretty wide.
Like his view.
Okay.
Like you never really know, especially here on Grindr. Maybe I judged you too quickly. I was like, definitely.
Yeah.
He was like, my bad. And then I popped off a little bit. So I was like, I'm not a fucking sex doll. That's such a weird fucking approach. Like, think about what you're saying.
Yeah.
Do you know how many people act that way straight away towards me? He was like, you know what? My bad. I realized my fault and I'm sorry for it. And then he replied to do you know how many men that treat me like that way? Or treat me that way right off the bat? He was like, 9 out of 10. And I was like, yes, basically. And he was like, I assumed so. Fuck, now I have such anxiety about this just because of that. I was like, good.
You better.
You better. And I was like, there's so many people that just do not treat trans women.
They do
not treat trans women as people.
Yeah.
It's so like.
But I think it's still good that you said something because now.
Yeah.
Maybe he will still do that again, but at least.
But I'll get into that aspect.
Okay.
Wait. And I was like, this is so like, you know, so repetitive. It's so dumb. Like it's so been there, done that.
Yeah.
You know, he was like, yeah, no, I get that. In 9.9 out of 10 cases, it's just a kink for many people. And I was like, yeah. And do you want to know why? Because the view on trans women in society and the lack of education around us contributes to that. People are ashamed because they like trans people. But it doesn't affect them. It affects trans people that repeatedly have to deal with comments like yours that always are seen as sex objects. And then I was like, what if the only thing that people thought about you was that you were good enough for sex? I told him that. Yeah. And then I was like, and honestly, look at you and look at me. Do you really think we're on the same level? And still you think that you can just right away pull out your just because you want to? Fucking delusional. And he was like, I'm still a part of the problem and I'm going to change my approach from here. You're completely right. I can just say for my own sake that I am again, that I'm sorry about how I approached you. I was like, thank you. Let's move on. To make it clear, have zero interest in you. Thank you and goodbye. So it was, I'm kind of like...
I'm shocked I didn't get defensive though.
Yeah, me too.
But you still wrote it really well.
Thank you. The thing is, especially with the podcast and everything, I feel almost like a personal responsibility to rant to these men and be like, are you fucking stupid? And tell them off. Because I'm like, you're not going to treat me and my girls like that. Fuck you. Who the fuck are you? Like, I think it's crazy that people write like this off the bat. Like, you don't want to get used? What do you mean? What? Like, it's one thing to want to have sex with somebody. It's one thing to be a sexual person. I like sex. I do. But I don't want to, like, be the first thing that you send. Mind you, he didn't even send a face picture. He just sent body pictures and his tiny ass. And that was it. And then he's like, you don't want it? What? Are you delusional?
Either it's like the first time he's ever written to like a trans woman, he's like, oh, this is what works.
I mean, maybe.
Or he's been doing it to multiple people and no one has probably answered. He's like, someone's going to answer at some point.
Exactly. Or even if they do, I mean, I know that a lot of trans people have a feeling of like not feeling good enough to accept true love or accept like being treated properly because of the way society treats us. It does become like intense hearing all the time that the only thing you're good for is being a sex doll to people, or the only thing that you're good for is just being used. Like it does wear on your health. For sure. I've dealt a lot with that, of feeling like I'm not good enough, or feeling that I'm the lesser option or whatever. But I've come to the conclusion of like, I don't want that to be my truth. And that's what I liked about like the previous person I was dating, because I felt very like, oh, this is what I'm supposed to be treated like. Yeah. What do you mean? Like a person? That's crazy. That healed something in me, I have to say.
That's nice.
Which is very nice. So I have...
It's crazy though, like that's the first time you've felt that way.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. And I mean, I've met a lot of different guys, but I've just been treated like garbage most of the time, to be honest. There have not been a lot of people who have treated me normally, or even like offered to take me on proper dates and everything. It's always like games and deceits and lies and just nastiness.
So sad.
Yeah. But you know what? It is what it is.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, I'm trying to highlight the fact that like men really do treat us like objects, and it's wild. And I also I hope that people feel like, okay, now I'm gonna, stand up for myself and not give this, I don't know. It was nice to kind of throw it back in their face a little bit. I've started doing that now all the time. If people treat me like shit, I will treat them like shit back, or just not even treat them like shit, but like tell them off. Yeah. Because I think it's needed.
For sure.
Some people, they don't understand that what they're doing is really hurtful and harmful.
I think most people probably just don't answer, which of course, but I think they don't even know. They're not even aware that what they're doing is fucked up and they're being assholes.
That's the thing.
Which is also fucked up.
Also fucked up, yeah.
How can you treat another person like that? It's like, it doesn't matter who it is. It's a human being.
Like,
ugh.
Ugh, yuck. Okay, so anyway, there was this one guy, he added me on Snapchat, right? And it's not that long, but he, I can even see the fucking timestamp because I screenshotted this. So, we have been talking a little bit, like he was attractive and everything. That was fine. That part was not the issue. The issue was, you want to know what time at night he calls me out of the blue just because he's horny?
On Snapchat?
Yeah, he called me on Snapchat.
2:30 a.m.
I wish. That would have been more normal. 4:14 in the morning. He's calling me on Snapchat.
But you had been talking before that? Or was it just like some random person?
No, we had been snapping before. Like the day before or something. And then he just decides to call me out of the blue at 4:14 in the morning. And then I think I said something before. I can't see didn't screenshot the full thing, but I think I basically just said like, why the fuck are you calling me at 4:14 in the fucking morning? He was like, sorry, I'm drunk and I was thinking about you, babe. My bad. What sorry again.
Day of the week was it?
So he called me on a Sunday.
That's crazy. At least he was drunk. Yeah. Or no, wait. So then
Saturday, it was the Saturday until the Sunday. But still, after he called, I told him, I was like, yo, why the like why are you calling me now at this time? Are you fucking dumb? Like I know.
But also a person that you haven't spoken to.
No, met exactly.
Before, it's like just send weird. A message if anything.
If anything. Yeah. So I was like, and so I said that, and then he was like, sorry, I'm drunk and I was thinking about you, babe. My bad. Fuck. Sorry again. I was like, it's fine. Just never do that shit again. That's a hard boundary for me. He was like, shit, my bad. I know I fucked up. I really like you. I'm so fucking sorry for that. I just wrote an emoji or like a smiley, like kind of like this, like a passive, like 2 dots and 4 like, or like 3, what's it called? Parentheses.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway. And he was like, can I see some pictures of you, babe? I was like, mind you, he had woken me up. I was sleeping or about like on the edge of sleeping or whatever.
But still also showing that you're annoyed. Like, why did you call me?
Exactly. Like, and then I was like, you are bold for asking me that right now. Just shut up and text me later when you're sober. These drunk shenanigans are too much for this hour.
Yeah.
I kind of ate with that one. Yeah. And he was like, okay, babe, I love you so much. What? I want to marry you.
What?
I was like, you don't even know me. Then I screenshotted this and blocked it. And that's so weird to me because it's like, I've had a lot of this lately. Yeah. I've had multiple men tell me, oh, you're the one I want to marry. I want to marry you, this and that. I'm like, you don't fucking know me. What do you mean you want to marry me? Like, that's love bombing at its fucking finest.
Yeah.
And especially like, are you saying that just because you don't want me to be mad that I'm like, that you called me at 4 a.m?
Yeah,
like,
what's the point? Or
exactly. And you're saying this drunk, like, do you think that I'm gonna take that well?
After writing those messages, like, also,
what? What do you mean?
Maybe she'll feel better about me if I say that I want to marry her.
As if I would want to marry him.
Yeah.
What the fuck are we on? No. So yeah. That was just a little funny one. I was just like, that's so stupid. So stupid. These people are crazy. And now this one is just a little bit funny. And then I'll get into the real proper one. That's gonna gag y'all. So one person adds me. I'm like, okay, who is this? It was some girl who added me on Snapchat.
Snap.
I don't add people back, but I was like, okay. And she was like, hey, is everything good with you? I was like, hey, who is this? She sends a picture. I was like, okay. And then he was like,
can you describe the picture?
So it's her in front of a mirror. She has like she has blonde hair. She's wearing like sports clothes.
But she looks really young.
No, I feel like she looks like 35.
Oh, wait, can I see again? She looks like a mix of being like 35 and like 14.
Yeah, it's weird. But like that's a Swedish 35.
Okay.
In my opinion. Anyway, it's just like this bun, like, you know, like she's ponytail.
This is like an awkward mirror pic.
Yeah, very awkward, mind you. Very awkward. Weird sports clothes. Not cute. And she's like, are you trans? I was like, yeah. Why do you ask? She sends 2 emojis. She sends the one like the one with like the hard eyes one, and then the one that's like with like
hearts
around it. And she was like, oh, I'm just curious. Could you be with a man and a woman at the same time? And I was like, I'm not bi, so no, I don't really have any interest of that. She was like, so no girl for you? I was like, no, sorry. She's like, okay, we're a couple. We love to meet girls, but it would be really nice to try a girl with a cock. I've never tried it. I was like,
what the fuck?
What the fuck? So I wrote like, oh my God, no, I have no idea who you are. She was like, sorry. And then I was like, you automatically start writing sexual things to me just because I'm trans? Like, that's pretty...
I feel like she wouldn't do that to like a cis woman.
No. And even if she did, it was like it came across just like, oh, a girl with a
Yeah.
like that. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
And then she was like, then I said like, that's pretty like beating a dead horse kind of vibe. Like that's, you're just doing the same shit like as other people.
Yeah.
And then she was like, sorry, I don't know how it works with trans.
With trans.
So I was like, just because you're trans does not mean that you want to do whatever with whoever, whenever, you know?
Yeah.
And then I also wrote to you that I'm not bi or interested in girls, and still you keep going. It's just called respect, like common courtesy.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
Also, just asking that out of the blue.
Yeah, exactly.
She just added you on Snapchat from where?
Yeah.
Like social media. And then just like, oh, I'm going to write to her.
Like, I don't know. Like, it's just so strange. Like, why do people think that they have all access pass to just ask trans people whatever the fuck they want? Or like automatically just start talking about sex as if like, that's the only thing we can talk about? Yeah. Like, what do you mean? It's so strange.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, I actually have one more before we go to the real one, the crazy one. And this one is very short though. So a guy and we matched on Tinder. The first message he writes to me is, do you know what is my fetish and my dream? Find a trans woman and then she hands and legs, puts it in my mouth gag, and make me. I saw this. I said,
what the fuck?
Now that's a lot. That's a lot.
This is the one message from nowhere.
Yes. First message, mind you. Not a hey, hello, how are you? None of that. Just straight into it. It's like trying to shove a fucking train up somebody's cooch with no lube.
Yeah.
That's not happening.
What the fuck?
That's wild.
I'm just I'm not actually surprised, but I'm like, what do these people assume from writing that?
I don't get it. And it's like, I'm kind of like, do I need to change? Like, can I not have nice photos of myself? Do I have to dress like a Christian lady who never shows any skin just to be somewhat respected? Or what is this? Like, what is up? I don't understand. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, some are nice. I like the people, like I have had more, decent interactions with people lately, but then there's also been crazy people.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's just getting worse sometimes. I'm like, my God.
But I feel like, isn't like the top category in Pornhub trans?
I think it was lesbian and then trans or something like this. But it's like at the top. It's insane.
That's the only impression people have.
Yeah, exactly. That's the only thing that that's the only thing that they associate us with, unfortunately, because nobody wants to give any kind of representation to people outside of that, which is wild.
Yeah.
Okay, are you ready for this one?
Well, I've already heard it.
Oh yeah, you have. Fuck.
But y'all haven't heard it.
Y'all have not heard it, and I think y'all are about to be shocked, in tears almost. So, my God. I was recently in Finland, right? I was there for a ball. It was very fun. I had a great time. It was lovely. And while I was there, I was on dating apps. Mind you, one of my favorite dating apps, you already know, is Hinge. Because it's nice. Like it's more of a serious vibe. People are generally, not always, generally a little bit better on there. A little bit more well behaved. And so I thought was the case with this one. I was talking to this one guy. Beautiful. Very attractive man.
So Finnish.
No, he was from Malta.
Malta? Okay.
Is that how you say it in English?
Malta?
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, but then he lived in Finland. So he liked my profile when I'm there, but then I had already gone home by the time I liked his profile back. But so we were talking after that, messaging, whatever. Like it was very lovely. Like he, very sweet guy. He was talking about he wanted to take me on real dates, wants to, make me feel loved and appreciated and all of that. And I was like, okay, I mean, this is nice, you know?
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, I can definitely come to Sweden and visit you. I mean, it's not far. Like, it's really not. So I was like, okay, interesting. Good vibe. Let's add each other on Snapchat. We add each other on Snapchat. We're talking, this and that. And then he was kind of like, started getting a little bit more sexual. But I mean, I don't mind necessarily if we're already talking. And like, especially since he's there and I'm here, I was like, well, whatever, that's fine. A little bit, like it was nothing crazy, but yeah. But then he was like, I really want to talk to you on the phone, or I think I said it from the beginning, but then I was like in the middle of the move and everything, so it was a little bit like, I was like, okay, we'll take it in a few days when things have calmed down a little bit. He started getting a little bit pushy about it. I was like, okay, like we can talk soon. Like, that's fine. Don't worry. Yeah. But then at one point when we were going to talk, then he was like, oh, I want to see all of you. I want to see naked and stuff. I was like, oh, is that why you wanted to call? Like, or like, is that why what you're thinking we're going to do?
Like a video call.
Yes. And then I was like, that's not like, then I put my boundaries a little bit. I was like, that's not really what I'm planning. Really, yeah. Like, I wanted to talk to you and get to know you better. And then he was like, oh, okay, I'm sorry. Like, and then I was kind of like, we'll talk later. We can take it another day. And we're still texting during this period of time. And then he texts me one morning. He's like, hey, babe, like, I really would need to talk to you. It's important. It's about my mom. I was like, oh, like, is she okay? Like,
do you have the messages still?
No, I don't. Fuck, I wish I would have. But the thing was, right? So then I was like, oh, okay, like, is she okay? Like, is she sick? He was like, no, but like, I really want to talk. And I was like, okay, like, give me 10 minutes and I'll just get ready quickly. Cause I had just woken up or something.
But at this point you haven't talked on the phone yet?
No.
At all?
No. But I was like, you know what? If this is going to become something like, cause I was kind of interested. I was like, this could, possibly be a vibe. Who knows? So I was like, you know what? I'll give him a call. Oh my God, y'all. My God. This phone call is one of the most uncomfortable phone calls I've been in my life. I call him, right? First of all, I hear his voice and I'm like, okay. Why? I don't know. He sound like, because his pictures, right? He really looked like manly and like big and tall. But he sounded like so like down and like mopey kind of and like... acting like a little bit of a baby kind of vibe. I was like, okay, I mean, fine if it's something serious about his mother. But do you want to know what this motherfucker says?
Motherfucker.
Well, you'll see why that's funny. So he starts telling me, he's like, yeah, so like, I just found out, like, my mom, she's like getting shared. First of all, he uses the word shared.
Shared.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, she's getting shared to like other men. I was like, oh, like, okay. What do you mean? And he's like, yeah, like, I just found out that she's like sometimes has sex with other guys. Mind you, what I had understood before was that his parents were still married. That's what he said before. And then, so I guess, I don't know, maybe they have like this whole situation of her like, there are people who do that. That's fine. Like that part would not have been that weird. Whatever. I mean, it's not everyone's thing, of course. But I'm saying like that part is not why I'm like, oh, what the fuck was this? He then proceeds to tell me, he's like, yeah, like, I don't know how I feel about it. I was like, oh, like, what are you, like, how do you feel? He's like, yeah, no, I don't know. Like, it's hard. Like, it's all difficult. I'm like, well, have you talked to her about it? He's like, what should I say? I was like, I don't know. However you feel, I don't know. Like, just talk to her, I guess. He was like, yeah, no. Like, if I'm honest, like, I think it's because I'm jealous. Hold on a minute. What do you mean? You're jealous? And then I'm like, okay, is he jealous of like, he wants to do that in a relationship too? Is that what he's trying to say? No, it was so much worse. So he proceeds to tell me that he's jealous that his mother is getting shared because he wants her. He wants to fuck his mother, his own biological mother. This is the first time I'm talking to this guy on the phone, and this is what he proceeds to tell me. Crazy. I sit there fully, actually, like, you have to understand, I was in my bed, I had just woken up like 10 minutes earlier.
Also talking to a random person.
I'm like, oh, okay, maybe this will be a little bit of a cozy phone call, whatever.
Yeah.
And I just went, okay.
What did you say to that?
No, I'm getting to it. So he's like, oh, like, what do you feel about that? I was like, I don't really know how to respond to that.
Yeah.
And I was literally like, I mean, in my head, I was thinking, what the fuck? This is disgusting. Let me get out of here as quick as possible.
Yeah.
But like in that situation, I don't know what to say. So I'm just like, I guess, sure, whatever. Or like, I don't know.
So you weren't like, what the fuck?
No, I didn't say it there and then because I was kind of like, did I just hear that correctly? Like I was trying to process it myself.
So did he say by word, like, I want to...
Like he said like, oh, I want to be with her. Like I want to, you know.
Yeah.
I want to do her too, kind of. So I was like, what do you mean?
And why is he telling you that?
Why is he telling me this? Tell a therapist. I'm not your fucking therapist.
But don't you understand that that's wrong, or like that's something to be ashamed of at least?
Mind you, this man has been telling me he wants to marry me. He wants to do this and that, or like, oh, I want to make you my future wife. Like, I really want to get to know you. All of
even
this.
Saying that about someone else in general is weird.
Yes.
But then that's your mom.
Yes. Mind you, I'm just like, I hear this and I almost freeze. I'm like, oh, what the fuck did he just actually fucking say that? And he did. So then I was like, so, you know, I think I'm going to get up and like start doing some things. We can talk later. He's like, okay, baby, bye-bye. Baby. You ain't getting near me like that. You are not talking to me like this. So then I ended up blocking him right after.
Oh, you didn't say anything?
No. Well, no, actually, no, I didn't remove him right away. I just kind of, I didn't write anything. We just ended the call. And then he was like, yeah. And I was like, what do you mean? And then he was like, I feel that I want to share her. He said it again. And then I was like...
Why say share? That's such a nasty way to say
it. Right. Because I think he also wanted to like do things with her and other men at the same time or something. I don't fucking know. Like pass her around. How dare you fucking talk about your own mother like that? Yeah. So weird. Yeah. So then after that, I just blocked him because I was like, I'm not about to fight somebody about why incest is wrong. That's just not a conversation I'm having. But I was gagged. I was gooped and gagged. And I remember I sent the voice message right after to like my Ballroom House's group chat, like in the Swedish chapter specifically.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah. And they all sent like reaction photos of like disgusted faces and were like, what actual fuck? So since then I've just been carrying it and I've just been waiting to tell it on the podcast because I was like, what the actual fuck?
Wild.
So I'm kind of like, and it got me thinking a little bit, right? The fact that like, and then eventually it just became very clear that he was very much just a chaser. And like a lot of these people who are chasers, they do just see it as a kink. They don't see you as people. And therefore they think that whatever, like since they see it as a sexual thing, they see you as a sexual thing. They think that you're going to be down to do whatever sexually or you're fine with whatever. That's not the case. You think I'm going to say, yeah, okay, I get that. So when are we going on a date?
Yeah.
Huh? No. Obviously
but in that
not.
case, it's also weird that they're like trying to hide it or they're acting as if they're actually interested, but they just want to fuck you.
Exactly.
Which is even worse because if you're a chaser, then rather just like say what you want so that you don't waste your time.
Exactly. But they know that we don't love that.
Yeah.
That's the thing. So they play games. They play games. Wild. So there's that.
Yeah.
So my return to dating apps has been interesting. But we'll get into that more later.
movie?
Even more. No, not this episode. Oh. But I'm gonna talk about. I'm gonna talk about my new approach in another episode later down the line, because I have changed things.
You have.
I have.
You have a system now.
Right.
Send a form of questions. Be like, okay, before we can talk, please answer these questions. Please send a video of your face from all sides.
Exactly. I will say one thing. Or actually, okay, let me just say this quickly. The one thing that I have changed, a big change, is that I've started actually having my identity in my profile.
Your identity?
The fact that I'm trans.
Okay.
In my profile, rather than telling them right away, or like texting a little bit first and telling them. So I have it in my bio.
On Grindr or?
Well, on Grindr, obviously they understand. But like on Tinder, on Hinge.
Yeah.
So that part has been kind of nice.
Yeah.
It does attract some more chaser kind of people.
But you can sort them out.
You can sort them out quite quickly. It does also it's nice because I just don't feel like I have to explain myself as much, or like it doesn't feel as like scary to tell them, I guess, or talk about it.
And maybe there's not that worry if you're talking to someone you're getting along, and they're like, oh fuck, I have to tell them.
Exactly, because that's happened a lot before. Getting along, and then I tell them, they're like, oh, that's not for me. Bye. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Which I get. Like, I'm not mad about it, but yeah. So yeah, but that's the major difference. So I'm excited to see what else happens in the coming weeks.
Yes.
We can fill y'all in on even more funness.
We'll have a segment every time with messages.
Yes. I've started saving the funny ones.
That's good.
I have a folder. I have a little bit more that I didn't share. So
we'll do that as the listener's question.
Right. Let's not. There's a lot of pressure each week. But speaking of listener's question,
we're gonna move on to the listener's question. So the listener's question of the episode is, hi, I just started listening to the podcast a few days ago and I wanted to say thank you. It's been a really great help and to feel less lonely.
No.
I've identified as a lesbian for most of my life and have only recently accepted that I'm trans. However, I'm finding it hard to disengage from from that part of myself. Right. I was wondering if either of you have any advice on how to deal with these feelings. Sometimes it feels like I'm losing myself in terms of being a lesbian, even though I know that it's not who I am, and I'm actually in reality stepping into who I actually am. I thought of other people maybe feeling the same way, so it would be good to discuss on the podcast. Apologies if you already have. I'm still working through the episodes. Hope you both are doing well.
Hope you're doing well too.
Yes. Very nice message. I think we've touched on this before briefly.
We have touched a little bit on this subject before. I feel like if anything, it's just kind of like you just have to be a little bit, I don't know, like...
How was it for you when you were a lesbian?
When I was a lesbian? Yeah. No, like I just felt like it was a hard path and I needed to change my life around. No, just kidding. No, I just feel like if anything, like staying in that, you're not losing your queerness. I think that's been a thing that's helped for me to realize that, like, I did feel attached in a sense to being gay before like transitioning. And like now thinking about the fact that I'm, I guess, technically straight, I'm like, oh, that feels a bit weird. Like I feel more comfortable with like just connecting to the queer aspect of everything and kind of being in that bubble. And I think that helped me feel more like chill with leaving that other aspect behind. And the people around you, if you're, if there are certain things that you don't want to be left behind in or like because of, you can always let them know. Like if it's specifically like, let's say you have like girls' night that's specifically for lesbians, I don't know, or like a hangout night that you have with your friends. Just because you transition doesn't necessarily have to mean that you have to leave those things behind. If anything, maybe you could just be like, if it would give you dysphoria, you could maybe ask them to change the name of it or like something like that. Yeah, for sure. But it still becomes the same group of people and you're still the same person deep down, And
even after transitioning, you're still welcome in a lot of spaces, even if it's for lesbians or like queer people, because I can also feel that way sometimes, that like, oh, now that I'm a straight man at that, that I'm not allowed to go to queer spaces, which is not true.
No, exactly.
So just thinking about that can definitely help. And then I also felt like there were so many things that I liked about the lesbian community, or just like being a woman with other women, kind of.
Yeah.
That I was like, oh, I have to leave this behind in a way, but it's not like realizing that you're trans means that you're not a lesbian. So like, you're not becoming, like, you're not leaving who you actually are. You're just realizing who you are. And there's still parts of you from your lesbian life that are still gonna continue being with you.
For sure.
That makes sense.
For sure. And I feel like, if anything, like, a lot of queer identities kind of do merge a little bit, or like they don't have to necessarily split 100% from one thing to another. Do you get what I mean? Like, you know, you can still consume the same media, can still consume the same kind of things in your day-to-day life without it becoming a massive change per se. However, you hopefully are going to feel more and more at home in your own body with time.
Yeah.
And I think it also is like, if you just take it one step at a time and don't think that everything has to go like this, I think that helps too. I think for me that helped. Like, time also just helped a lot.
Yeah, for me too. Like, I had to have a transition phase.
Yeah.
Like, as in, even after coming out, I still had a longer period where I still felt like a lesbian in a way, where I would just like, okay, I know I'm not, but I still feel like one, and I still wear the same clothes, I still have the same haircut, I was still wearing makeup and stuff like that. So I felt, oh, is this wrong because I came out as trans now and I can't do these things? But then I was like, okay, well, I still have to give myself time. And even after transitioning or coming out, even if there are still things that you want to do, maybe you still want to have nail polish or whatever it is, like, there's no one telling you that you can't.
Exactly.
I mean, there might be people who tell you that you can't, but
you shouldn't listen.
No.
Yeah, for sure.
Hopefully you're happy that we're back, and hopefully you enjoyed this episode.
Yes, and don't forget to leave a comment, join our Discord server, have a great time with all our social media, if you like, if you want to. And we will see you in the next episode.
Yes.
Thank y'all. Bye-bye.
Bye.
So let's see you move like this, like